This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. You are entering Tara's terrestrial aura. Are you ready? I repeat, this is not a test. This is not a test. Hey loves, just want to stop in for a little transmission of some sort of matter really quickly on this Mars Day, Tuesday, Touching Taboo Day. So I've decided that I really have this energy of wanting to expand on Touching Taboo Days, at least for Touching Taboo Days for now, because eventually I plan on like doing it to where it's like a little bit of taboo tidbit every single day, like maybe a tidbit taboo every day. That sounds really cute, right? I think it does. Maybe I'll do that. So a tidbit of taboo. And actually, instead of even saying let's just like do only Touching Taboo, let's make that the thing now. Let's make that our thing. So now Tuesdays, every Tuesday, every day, we're going to put every day into action by putting Mars on every day, because every day is of action. If you really think about it, it really is. Like, it really is. And it's so funny because only Aquarius probably wear their hair like that, by the way. Weird. I'm gonna start this video over now. Or should I not? Do you all just want to see me in my really just rare state? And by the way, it's a beautiful spring day here. It's so hot. Like, I love that my weather and my state is horribly crazy and bipolar. How would anyone expect to be bred any other way when your climate is so indecisive? Like, of course you're going to be an indecisive being. Of course you're going to have a lot of different energy in which you feel. But that doesn't mean that you're a bad person, because you have beautiful days like this. And these days show you that the sun is amazing and it's a state of bliss and perpetual energetic field that you get to feel love and honor. I love just like, do you all do this? Just like touch your hair and like just kind of like get the energy flowing in your energetic states. But okay, so Touching Taboo Tuesday and every day, because every day we're gonna make into Mars, and that's why I was messing with my hair, because it's bothering me. But oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna try to ignore that and not move my head much, so that way it doesn't do it again. But yeah, so Touching Taboo Tuesdays and every day, because every day is technically a day in action. Because if you look at a natal chart, we have our rising sign, and that is our state of action. What are we doing? What is the purpose of our whole chart? Like, how is it being personified? And then we look at the sun, the rising, and I feel like we're looking at life through the eyes of our sun, because it's like being litten. That's not a word, but whatever. And I have yellow on because I love the sun, by the way. I love the sun. But yeah, so we're kind of like in action of our rising. Like, it puts our chart in the wheel of the motion to be able to spin the wheel. And then we're viewing it from the sun, but we feel it internalized with our moon, because our moon is our inner essence of our state of being. That's our inner us, you know? So think about it like that. And then so every day we're going to touch a taboo of action, of something that breaks us a bit out of our comfort zone. We're breaking comfortability, because comfortability is stagnation and it doesn't get us to our destination, to only realize that we have many more. But anyway, so today's Touching a Taboo tidbit of Touching Taboo is going to be, what is your quirk? What is your thing? Like, do you have a thing? Everyone has a thing. I feel like everyone has a thing, because it's just a thing. For us all have a thing. But what is your thing to where you do something that's a little like maybe awkward or peculiar to some? Like, for instance, I'll give you a thing that I do that I'll share in this Touching Taboo topic on this day. I have a thing about, like, if I find you interesting, or if I'm like, ooh, I want to be your friend, or ooh, if it's like a romantic interest, that's a whole other thing. But I don't really, that doesn't happen often, like romantically, but I do have a lot of interest in like just like people in general. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, say I see someone, another content creator, for instance, and I like their work, and I'm just like, their personality is really awesome. I'm big on energy. I can feel energy from afar. I can feel energy that's like anytime intense of presence of any momentum of the now. So if I'm like, yeah, I like this person's energy, yeah, I think they're awesome, yeah, I want to vibe, yeah, then I'm gonna start like kind of observing them. And that's so my Aquarius rising and other aspects of myself, but that are Aquarius and Scorpionic, because if you think about it, you have Aquarius and Scorpio together. That's like weird to some, but at the same time, it's amazing because you get to live the life of so many aspects. We're gonna just call it that and say that. But yeah, so pretty much like I'll start straight up just kind of like interviewing you for friendship, and you don't even know me, and you don't even know that I'm even considering having you as a friend. And then if you like start passing levels and I'm like, whoa, I'm really interested, then guess what's gonna happen? I may appear to be a bit weird, and I may come off in like a creepy way, and I hope I don't, because it's not intentful to be creepy. It's just like I may start like paying more attention to you, and then I'm gonna interject myself in your life, and I'm gonna see if you like me, and then we're gonna flow from there. And if you like me, then we're gonna be best friends forever. But that rarely happens because I don't really give anyone my interest to even consider this thought, but recently I have. So that's my quirk. I am currently like and past the interview process because I think she's amazing. But yeah, I'm currently like doing my creepy friend thing that I'm trying to like do. Like, yeah, it's weird. But yeah, so touching taboo. I just admitted something to you that's awkward as fuck and weird and probably perceived pretty creepy. And I'm okay with that because you know what? I have my aspects. I've done some crazy things and I accept my crazy. I love my crazy. I feel like we're in Pisces season. So every I can't even talk. Every tidbit, taboo, every taboo tidbit is going to be in the action of the sign that we're currently in. Oh my gosh, in the emotion of the moon. So it's like your inner emotion of that action in the sign that you're in. Wow. And then we can also start adding planets of the days. Like for instance, today's already Mars day, so it's already in action. But yeah, we can start doing some other things. Like, so every other day, like yesterday was a moon day, so maybe that would have been the inner emotion taboo tidbit, and so on, kind of something like that, if that makes any sense at all to you all. But I love you all so much. I hope that you're doing amazing, and this is going to conclude that video. This video, I said it like it's gone, but this is going to conclude this video. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful momentum of now. If you enjoy my content, this was supposed to be a tidbit, but it turned into like a whole video. But definitely like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also be on the lookout because I have so many other versions of content that I'm simultaneously creating, because I'm trying to make my channel more like a portal. Like you enter it and there's so many different dimensions and levels and parallels that you can enter on. You don't have to specifically be interested in one, because I don't like labels. I'm not a fan. I want to change the algorithm through just being myself, and pretty much that's me in action, my objective. I love you all. Also remember, this like may be really like whatever to you because you have no idea what I'm saying, and usually people in my life here are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's too much. But I just want to remind you all that everything that rules my chart sets on my galactic center in Mars. So just to give you some insight as to where my life is like formed. Like, it's like I'm consuming myself, but at the same time I'm not, because I'm creating worlds. I like it. I'm gonna say I'm creating worlds instead. Okay, so yeah, I'm just probably gonna not edit this and make it just whatever, because I don't really care. Like, I just want to be the rawest form of me. I don't want to have it to where I'm like, oh, I'm only going to show this aspect of me because this is this and this is that. No, it's like, if you're going to watch me, if you're actually intrigued and you're here and you're like entertained by my content, I'm not going to just like hide parts of it that aren't really that horrible, because why would I do that? That'd be crazy. But yeah, I love you all so much. I hope you're having a great day. And it's so nice to be able to get more comfortable and just be me and just do this camera thing. And if you're looking at my parallels of my current series that I'm running and creating as we speak, I had done episode 2 came out today. So if you're watching this right now on the same day, on this Mars day in Pisces, the first Pisces Mars day, that's how we'll keep track because I don't really use time. But yeah, so if you want to see that, definitely check that video out. I guess I could link it below. That would be really smart. I might start doing that, like link videos below and things like that I did that maybe you missed or maybe correlate or whatever. But yeah, so like I've said before, I'm expanding. And with that expansion, so many things are consciously forming and they're coming into physical matter. So as we manifest this matter and create a bigger, broader scale of what we are doing here, we will co-create, inspirate, because I like that. And I just wanted to make that word sound like a word. And we will live our best lives. So live your best life in the meantime. I love you. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I'm like trying to brainwash you like TV does now, apparently, right? Because I've said that so many times. And it's like, if you're here, you've probably already subscribed, but like it too, guys, because if you like my content, I would just want to know, because it does actually help with algorithms. And even though I'm breaking the algorithms, I still want to be in the algorithms to some extent. So that way, maybe I can just like plant my seeds in all kinds of algorithms and I become the algorithm and the algorithm is becoming of us. Why am I this way? I made it this way. I love you all. Have a beautiful momentum now. I'll talk to you soon. And before I go, here is a series of some other clips of me being in Mars on a touching taboo day. Enjoy.
Hey love, so I want to do a bit of a different type of touching taboo today. I want to ask questions and polls, so let's see how this goes. So let's do quirky traits first. What do you think is a quirky trait about you? Maybe like a hidden taboo type trait that you don't really share with people. For instance, mine is I identify people that I want to be friends with, and then I kind of like look at them and like find out things about them to like kind of remotely interview them for friendship, even though they have no idea and I may not even ever be friends with them because they may not even like me. What's your thing?
So I absolutely love sharing aspects of myself, and it's so funny. So I was just thinking about like my energetic levels and how like I fluctuate a little bit sometimes. And so I recorded this video that I'm about to share. So watch this. I almost want to like have a reaction video to my videos. Like, this is my reaction to my video. Bum, bum, bum. But no, I can't do that because I'm not watching the video and I'm driving, and that's like way too many multiple dimensions at one time probably to even be doing to begin with. Okay, so that's the video. Enjoy the next one. Hey my lovelies. It's so funny because I just had this like thought about how like people that I encounter with, often it seems prefer this version of me more. They prefer the calmer, peaceful aspects of Tara. The aspects that are soothing and not so much in a higher vibration of uproar, energetic predestination. What do you prefer? Do you prefer me like this? Or do you prefer me like this? Do you prefer me like how I actually just like normally am? And it's so funny because it's like you can either love me or hate me. And it's like I find that it's a really mixed bag. It's crazy. Like this is me. Like, I want you all to know. Like, so when people are like, oh, you're so calming and so soothing, it's like I can be. But this is actually me. So if you really want the raw Tara, touching taboo here, this is me. It's not always the, hi, I'm Tara. I'm really calm. I'm really mellow. I'm really chill. Even though I am really chill, I'm not always this way. In fact, I'm often not. I'm usually, hey, here. I guess that's my Sagittarius, like, my Sagittarius midheaven. Maybe a Sagittarius midheaven and a Gemini